another video from oorail. So in this video we're going to show you a whole bunch of new freight wagons that I picked up a couple weeks ago. Now these have been sitting in a box for the last couple of weeks. I haven't had a chance to take them out and run them. I originally bought these to run with the Bear Garrett. Unfortunately the Bear Garrett's still having a few issues with the outer track, so I'm currently putting down the second loop, so hopefully it'll work a little bit better with that. But for some reason it doesn't really like the Hornby curved points, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to take those curved points out and change the track plan a little bit, or if I just want to just run the Bear Garrett on another track. So right now I'm testing it out on the other track as I put it down, so hopefully that'll work a little bit better, but I may pull up the other track as well, I'm not sure yet. So anyway, for this video we've got one Hornby brake van and a ton of Dapol wagons. So I'm not going to open all of them because a lot of them are duplicates. You can see here we have the 16-ton steel mineral van, got 3 of those in BR bauxite. Got some BR 7 plank wagons and BR grey 16-ton steel mineral vans. And up here, if I pan the camera up a little bit, you can see I picked up a Ketten Cement 5 plank, ICI Lime Limited 5 plank, a Peak Lime wagon 7 plank, ICI Saltworks, and a 24-ton steel ore hopper. I think it's in a clay cross livery. So these are all fantastic models from Dapol, and they're reasonably priced and made in the UK. So it's always nice to get something that's made in the UK and not in China. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top and work my way down and just open them up, and then what we'll do is we'll show them to you running on the layout. So starting off, we have this, oh, if I pan the camera back down I guess. So starting off we have the Clay Cross Iron Ore Company, and this is a early steam, I believe, era. So let's pop this open. The box was a little bit damaged, but not a really big deal. And like I said, these all came from Hatton's and were reasonably priced. So you can see there, it comes with a container load. Not so sure about these container loads. I may end up swapping them out. I believe they do come out though. I'll try later. Don't want to break it. But basically, not too bad. Got a reasonable amount of detail on them. NEM coupling. And like I said, I'm not so sure about these, but we'll take look at a couple of photos and see. But it kind of looks a little cartoonish. So maybe we'll do something with that. And obviously, it needs to be weathered. So next up is the Peak Lime Company. This is a lime wagon, and I think the product code is B830. It's in the slightly older, I think, Dapol covering. Again, some metal wheels, NEM coupling, pretty decent looking. Again, we'll definitely need weathering, but all in all, not too bad. Let's move the packaging out of the way. Next up, again, is the slightly older packaging, I think. And this is B880 7 plank ICI Saltworks. Let's pop this open. Again, it's exactly the same type of packaging. Again, NEM coupling. Metal wheels, reasonable amount of detail. It's not too bad. In fact, this doesn't look too bad. The load from an angle. What I might do is maybe put some ballast or something on top of it with some glue, and kind of dull it down a little bit. Does look a little too shiny. Next up, we have the Ketten Cement. This is 4F051007. It's a 5 plank wagon. Let's see. Again, it's got the same kind of load. It's got NEM couplings fitted with the standard tension lock. Pretty decent standard Dapol metal wheels. Let's see. So yeah, we'll start first. Kind of the ones I've opened so far. These are all the kind of earlier private company labeled wagons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put these all up on the layout real quick, and then we'll continue opening. Okay, so next up is 4F051100. It's an ICI Lime Limited 5 plank wagon. Again, it's not too bad, so let's pop it open. Again, all of these wagons, you simply get the wagon. There's no extra information or anything fancy like that. You just get the wagon. Metal wheels, NEM coupling, small tension lock, and a reasonably okay load. So that's not so bad. Now the next, I'm opening 3 more of these because these are all the same, and I'll just basically show you one from each of the stacks, and then we'll get them up on the layout. So this one is 4F030001 BR box site 16-ton steel mineral van, and these things are a dime a dozen. You can get them. Hornby make them, I think. Bachman, I think, make them as well, and so basically the same thing, reasonable level of quality. Again, this one actually kind of looks like it's got cartoonish kind of type load in it. I think it's because it's this works out pretty well when it's dark, but when it's not dark it looks kind of plasticky and fake. So we'll definitely be fixing those in a future video. But now you'd be wondering why I bought the same one over and over again. They only had the one type, so the running numbers are all the same. So we'll be doing a couple of things. Maybe the numbering is a little small to try to renumber it, so we'll probably just strategically weather it instead, and stick weathering over certain digits, so it looks like it's a different wagon. And really, I don't have the patience to maybe renumber all of these, so I think weathering is going to be the better option, especially since I have to weather it anyway. You can see there it says Dapol Limited underneath. Metal wheels, NEM couplings again, small tension lock, same kind of deal. Now the next one is the BR plank wagon. This is 7F071003, and pop it open. Now the nice thing with these wagons is that if you get the ones that are slightly earlier steam, they stick around almost up to the BR Blue kind of era, and even sometimes beyond that, whether they were used by Brior, or whether they were modified for some purpose, or whether they were picked up by third-party companies. You can always make use of them, especially if you weather them and whatnot. So this is the 7 plank wagon. Looks reasonably okay. It's got a kind of a cool type load in there. It doesn't look too bad. Again, I think it does have a kind of a plasticky look to it. Looks okay sideways, from above not so much. So I think some glue, maybe some of the coal from Woodland Scenics on top of that would make it look a little more realistic, similar to what you do for some of the steam locomotives. Again, metal wheels and NEM small tension lock coupling. And then finally we have the BR Grey 16-ton steel mineral van. This is 4F030003, and we'll open it as well. You can see there. Again, these things are pretty standard. I think a couple of different companies make them. We picked the Dapol ones because they were, I think, one of the cheapest. And I think you can get these ones unpainted as well. So if you want to get the body and repaint it, as you can see there, I think these are pretty similar. In fact, I think they're identical except for the color and so on. So, you know, if you look there at the plastic details, except for the ends there, they're pretty much the same sides and so on. So anyway, so this is a bauxite version, and then this is the BR Grey of the 16-ton steel mineral van. Yeah, in fact they are the same. So yep, the ends there match up as long as I had it the right way around. So yeah, so they're basically the same wagon. So you could always buy the unpainted version and paint and weather it yourself. Save yourself a few dollars or a few pounds. Again, these things do not have sprung buffers. They're just plastic. Yeah, don't think they removed. They're all molded, and you got the NEM coupling, small tension lock, metal wheels. Now, out of all the wagons here that I got, I think there are 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think about 15 in total. I have a few more of these laying around. There's only one that actually had any kind of problem. I believe it's this one here. And this looks like it just got shook around in transit. It's missing a NEM coupling. The kind of just the hook came off the end there, and you can see one of the axles popped off. So I'll double check that, make sure it's okay before I go and put it on the track. But I'm pretty sure the axle will pop right back in and the coupling will go back on. So I need to send something like that back. Alright, so there you have the those wagons. So I'm gonna go put the rest of these on the train and let you guys see it going around the layout. Oh, I nearly forgot the Hornby brake van. Now, before somebody gets on my case about mixing fitted and non-fitted, which is the bauxite and the grey, I'm just doing this just to run it around the track so you guys can see all the different wagons. Later on, when they've got them all weathered up and we're doing proper operations on the layout, I'll make sure that the fitted and non-fitted stuff is kept separate. So let's take a quick look at the brake van here. This is, the camera is going to sit in there. It's OR 6508A 20-ton brake van. Running number is 951371. This may be a newer brake van, I'm not sure yet, but for now we'll just let it run. So again, I'll try to open it on camera for you so you can see what's going on. And it pops up again, just like the other wagons. There's not much to this. Slightly better packaging, I think, from Hornby, but nothing crazy. And again, metal wheels, NEM couplings, brake van, do weathering, got some nice glazing there. But that's about it. Alright, so I'm going to go set those up on the train, and then we'll show you the train going around the layout a little bit, and we'll call it a day. So there you have it. That's it for this video. You've seen the wagons go around the layout a little bit, and I hope you enjoyed it. So if you like the look of this steam locomotive, it's one of those V1, V3 tanks that we weathered. In fact, if you go through and look for weathering in the channel, you should be able to find where we weathered this loco. Turned out real nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pan the locomotive here and all the wagons really slowly past the camera, and that'll be basically it for this video. So hope you enjoyed it, and until next time.